Hi guys, I'm going to talk you through some of the yoga poses that you can do while sat in your chair. So these are ideal for you if if you have a job where you're sat at a desk all day long. We're going to start just sitting comfortably on the chair. Try to feel that you're sitting quite far back into it. So your knees and your ankles are just lined up. From there, just extend up through the spine, let your shoulders relax. And we're just going to go through our neck mobility, so you can let the head drop down and then tilt back. Quite a good idea to do this maybe once or twice during the day, just to reset the neck position to make sure that you're not going into that forwards extended when we start to push our head towards our computer screen, which is quite a common problem when we are sat in front of computers for more than an hour or so at a time. We all tend to do it. And then you're going to come back to your neutral position. You're going to go into your rotation from left to right, focusing on keeping the chin level. And then you can do your lateral flexion from left to right. Just taking it into a little stretch, so let the head fall over to one side and just reach and gently hold on to the bottom of the chair, so you can kind of create a bit of resistance just to extend. Should feel a nice deep stretch in the belly of the muscle. Hold it for a moment and then drop the nose into the armpit. Okay, changing sides, so let the head tilt, drop the arm down, maybe holding onto the seat of your chair, and then just bringing the nose to the armpit. Okay, and then just sitting tall. Another nice little one that you can do is just to release the tension in the back by taking a deep breath in, sit tall, and then you're going to fold forwards and down. Hello, Tia. Let your head drop, let your arms hang. From here, press down into the feet, squeeze your butt muscles gently and roll yourself all the way back up to sitting. And you can just do that 2 or 3 times. So just think about falling down the legs, letting the arms drop, letting the head hang, hopefully without a cat getting in the way. Coming slowly back up. Now from here we're going to hold on to the back of the chair, so I'll just turn around. Works better if you have got a chair that's got a nice flat back on it. So sitting tall, bring the hands behind, hold on to the back of the chair and just lean slightly forwards, lifting the chest up and away. So we're trying to create length between the centre of the chest and the belly button, but we're trying to relax the shoulders away from our ears. So we're just holding it here. Again, check that your neck is in neutral, we're not poking the chin out in front. Okay, from here we're going to come into a twist. So if you start by sitting so that you've got the back of the chair against your left shoulder. Now I'll show you this from different angles. We want to sit quite square, so our hips and our knees are lined up. From here we rotate, so we hold onto the back of the chair with both hands. Now I'm trying to keep my shoulders level. I don't want to feel that I'm tipping down on one side, so try and feel that you're quite tall, you're quite upright. Take a deep breath, lift up through the spine. As you exhale, you're going to start to gently pull with your right hand and push with your left hand. So what we're doing, we're encouraging the upper body to rotate through, getting a nice twist through the thoracic spine. Trying to feel that your legs are staying fairly even, and you can just work with as much resistance as you want. So if I show you this from a different angle. So we're sat with the back of the chair against our left shoulder. We hold the chair and we rotate to the left side, keeping the shoulders level, pulling with the right hand, so we're trying to draw our right shoulder to, push gently with the left hand to increase the twist. And then you would just switch sides, so you would come, bring the chair or just sit in so that it's on your right shoulder. Sit tall, hips are squared, knees are lined up above our ankles. Let the shoulders relax and then just gently rotate. So we're now pulling with our left arm, bringing our left shoulder to the chair, pushing with our right arm to take our right shoulder away from the chair. Okay, and just hold it, maybe 15-20 seconds, gently release out. Okay, finally you can use your chair for just stretching into your hip flexors a little bit. You can kind of take a step onto the chair and drop down, it's quite a nice stretch. Okay, or you can use it for just lunging, where you're going to take the foot onto the chair, keeping the hips facing forwards and just come forwards and down. Letting the pelvis tuck underneath you, keeping the chest lifted. Just a really nice deep stretch for the hip flexors. Hold it and breathe. Quite an important one again, because when we sit down for long periods, the hip flexor does tend to shorten up and it can then create all kinds of problems. And then you just change sides. So stepping the foot onto the middle of the chair, keep the hips squared up as you come forwards and down, just leaning into it. Trying to feel that you're curling the pelvis underneath you to get the maximum stretch. Okay, and then coming away. One of the stretches that's quite nice to do as well, if you've got quite a good, strong, heavy chair, is to have the back of it facing towards you. Take about a step away, deep breath in. We're just going to fold down so that you can hold onto it and let your body lengthen. So imagine that you're pushing the tailbone back and away from you, but you're reaching the crown of the head forwards, and we're trying to allow our chest to drop through. So we're really open through our shoulders, our upper back. Hold it and breathe. Nice little stretch through the back of the legs as well. But you need to make sure your chair's quite heavy. You don't want it to be toppling towards you, so feel that you can press down into it. Okay, and then just come slowly back. So it just gives you an idea of a few stretches that you can do whilst you're at work, really. You know, if you can take breaks during the day, you can just do it once during your lunch break maybe, just to make sure that your body's not setting itself into this classic forward rounded position, short hip flexors, neck alignments all out. So, you know, it's just an idea of sort of way that you can just work on your posture, improving your posture during the day.